Thank you for taking just a few minutes today to learn a little bit about cultural anthropology. Cultural anthropology is a one-semester cultural studies course, and it's designed for students to investigate the similarities between the elements of all cultures. Students will study universal challenges of humankind and learn how different societies have solved these challenges. Anthro is open to sophomores, juniors, and seniors, and is a great place to continue your investigation of humanity. A lot of people ask what's the difference between world cultures and cultural anthropology. First of all, world cultures is a freshman course, and it studies the world regionally. So you'll spend 4 weeks talking about Africa, for instance, or 4 weeks talking about South Asia. Where cultural anthropology, we talk about the elements of culture. So we'll talk about language and its impacts on culture across all societies for about 3 or 4 weeks. So our units aren't about regions, they're about elements of culture. Anthro is a discussion course, and we ask a ton of questions. Right now we're studying marriage. So we ask questions like, hey, how come marriage is everywhere around the world? All societies have it. And why does this custom vary, right? We can ask why this guy here has a form of marriage where he has multiple wives, something called polygyny, where this woman has a form of marriage where she has multiple husbands, all right, a form of marriage called polyandry. And interestingly enough, what she did was she married a set of brothers. This is called fraternal polyandry. So these men here are brothers. They're not her brothers, but they're brothers. So we ask questions, what causes this type of variation? All right. Anthropology looks at humanity through the lens of the elements of culture. So we'll talk about language, we'll talk about art. We have units on marriage and family and religion, and we talk about cultural bias. So we look at the elements of culture, not necessarily the regions. We look at these elements across all regions, which is really, really cool. Some of the past highlights in cultural anthropology have been traveling and walking down to Maison Civica to have some Spanish cuisine, but also to interview the owner, who is an amazing philanthropist, and he is a Persian immigrant. So we talk about his experiences of coming to the United States. We have been to the Japanese garden in Rockford to see how culture integrates with art. And for the last couple of years, we have been Skyping and this year Zooming with a bonobo named Kanzi, who has been taught how to use language. Amazing opportunity. It's an amazing course. It's taken mostly by sophomores. However, we do get a large amount of juniors and seniors. It is a one-semester course. It can be taken either semester, and it does fulfill a requirement for global scholars. If you have any questions, please reach out. My name is Mr. Holmberg, and I really hope to see you guys explore humanity and take cultural anthropology in the future. Thank you very much.